Hello friends, good morning to all. Today I am going to discuss the unit number 4, that is aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids, esters and epoxides. Let's start with aldehydes and ketones, right? But before going to start aldehydes and ketones, we should know what is carbonyl compounds. These are the derivatives of carbonyl compounds, right? So that what is carbonyl compound? Carbonyl compound is the organic compound which should contain carbonyl group as the functional group. Carbonyl group functional group ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ compound ಗೆ ನಾವು organic compound ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, right? C double bond O functional group, right? In aldehydes, this carbonyl group is attached to the either two hydrogen atoms or one hydrogen atom and one alkyl group. Either two hydrogen atoms or one hydrogen atom and one alkyl group or aryl group is attached to the carbonyl group. Those are known as aldehydes, right? Terminal carbon always bonded to one hydrogen atom in general. In case of aldehyde, carbonyl group of the aldehyde is terminal carbon is always last carbon or ending carbon should be attached or bonded with the hydrogen atom. Those are known as aldehydes. In general, general formula of the aldehyde is RCHO, where R is H or alkyl or aryl groups. This is the general formula for the aldehydes, where RCHO. Example for aldehyde is formaldehyde, acetaldehyde, benzaldehyde, etc. See here, in case of all these aldehydes, one hydrogen atom is common. So one hydrogen atom is linked to the carbonyl carbon and another one is alkyl, aryl or hydrogen atom is attached to the carbonyl carbon. These are known as aldehydes. Then now ketones. In case of ketones or ketones in which the carbonyl group is attached by two alkyl groups or aryl groups, or one alkyl and one aryl group is linked to the carbonyl carbon is known as ketones. Right? See here, aldehyde terminal carbon is linked with the hydrogen atoms. Here terminal, in this case ketone functional group is at the center or middle. It is not at the terminal position. Ketone functional groups here, both the groups are attached to the alkyl groups or aryl groups, right? This type of compounds are known as ketones. General formula for the ketones is RCOR dash. RCOR dash, right? This is general formula for the ketones. If R and R dash both are same, then the ketones are referred to as simple ketones. Example for simple ketones is acetone and benzophenone, etc. Right? See here is the example for the simple ketones. These two, acetone and. If R and R dash are different, alkyl or aryl groups, here is a methyl group is there, here is ethyl group is, so that this type of ketones are known as mixed ketones. Example for mixed ketone is ethyl methyl ketone and acetophenone. Here is one is phenyl group is there, another one is methyl group is there, right? This is ketones, right? Next is carboxylic acids. In case of carboxylic acids, carbonyl group is linked to the OH functional group. OH functional group, so that these are known as carboxylic acids. Carbonyl compound is or carbonyl group is linked to the one of the hydroxyl group is known as OH functional group. Then R is hydrogen or any alkyl or aryl groups. Therefore, general formula for the carboxylic acid is RCOOH. Right? This is general formula. Right? See here is the table. Aldehydes has the functional group C double bond O H. Ketone has the functional group C double bond O alkyl. Both the side alkyl group is there. Carboxylic acids COOH is there. Acyl halides, carbonyl group is linked to the halogen atoms, right? And esters, this carbonyl group is linked to the alkoxide ion. In case of anhydride, carboxyl group is linked to the acetate ion. In case of amides, carbonyl group is linked to the amines. Therefore, these are the carbonyl derivatives of the carbonyl compounds. So, general formula for the aldehyde is RCHO. For ketones, RCOR-, for carboxylic acid, RCOOH, for acyl halides, RCOX, for esters, RCOOR, for anhydrides, general formula is RCOOCOR. Then, for amides, general formula is RCONH2, right? This is all about ketones and aldehydes, carboxylic acid, etc. Then structure and nature of the carbonyl group of aldehydes. Structure and nature of carbonyl group of aldehydes. See here, the carbonyl group is like carbon-carbon double bond of alkenes. Carbon-carbon double bond tarane irtaiti, is composed of one sigma bond and one pi bond. In case of carbon-carbon double bond also one sigma bond is there, one pi bond is there. Like that, carbon-oxygen double bond or carbonyl group is also made up of the one sigma bond and one pi bond. Both the carbon and oxygen are sp2 hybridized like alkenes, carbon-carbon double bond in alkenes. Alkene ಒಳಗೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ carbon-carbon ಎರಡು carbon atoms sp2 hybridized ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. Here oxygen atom is also sp2 hybridized, carbon atom is also sp2 hybridized, right? Hybridized orbital iರ್ತೈತಿ with an each containing an electron. Sorry, sp2 hybridized, and the sigma bond is formed by the overlap of sp2 hybrid orbitals of carbon with an sp2 hybridized orbital of oxygen. See here, this is the sp2 hybrid orbital of the carbon is overlap with the sp2 hybrid orbital of the oxygen atom to form a sigma bond. Sigma bond formation agtiti because each sp2 hybrid orbitals contain one electrons. Therefore, these will overlap axially to form a sigma bond, right? Again, unhybridized. Next one is unhybridized p orbital. Each carbon and oxygen both containing unhybridized p orbitals. Those p orbitals contain each single electron. Hence, these two unhybridized p orbital overlap axially to form a pi bond like this, right? A pi bond. And remaining the two other sp2 hybridized orbitals of oxygen contain a pair of electrons each, which are non-bonding. These two sp2, again there are two more sp2 hybrid orbitals are there. Those are contain pair of electrons, lone pair of electrons irthaiti. Therefore, those are non-bonding orbitals, right? Then the formation of two sigma bonds with hydrogen. The two, in case of carbon atoms, there are two sp2 hybrid orbitals which contain two single electrons. Those two single orbitals, sp2 hybrid orbitals, are used for the formation of two sigma bonds with hydrogen or alkyl groups of the other substance, other compounds. Since carbonyl carbon and oxygen are sp2 hybridized, since both the carbonyl carbon and oxygen both are sp2 hybridized, then and two other atoms attached to carbon by sigma bond lie in one plane. Illen carbon ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಒಂದು atoms ಏನು attach ಆಗಿರ್ತಾವಲ್ರಿ, those two carbon atoms and the plane of this carbonyl group both are lie in one plane. Hence, bond angle between this alkyl group carbon and oxygen is 120 degree. This is 120 degree bond angle irtaithi. This is all about structure of the carbonyl group of the aldehydes, right? Then nature of the carbonyl group. The pi electron cloud of carbonyl bond is unsymmetrical. That is, the electrons in the pi bond of the carbonyl group are not equally shared. In fact, they are pulled more towards the more electronegative oxygen atoms. As a result, the bond is polarized with the oxygen atom being slightly negative and the carbon atom being slightly positive. This carbonyl group is, or carbonyl cloud, pi electron cloud in the carbonyl bond is unsymmetrical because it is not equally share ಆಗಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, so that the bond pair is pulled towards the more electronegative atom. In these two, carbon and oxygen compared, in these two, oxygen is the more electronegative compared to carbon atom, therefore which is pulled to the, or sigma pi bond is pulled towards the more electronegative atom oxygen, so that carbon gets a partially positive charge and oxygen gets a partially negative charges. This is the nature of the carbonyl groups. Here is the reaction. The pi bond breaks to form a partial negative charge on carbon atom and partial negative charge on oxygen atom, partial positive charge on the carbon atoms. Here, this is the nature of the carbonyl group, right? Then similarities and dissimilarities of the carbonyl group and carbon-carbon double bond of alkene. Alkene ಮತ್ತೆ alkene ಒಳಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂತ similarities carbonyl group ಗೆ ಏನೇನು similar ಅದಾವು ನೋಡ್ರಿ, right? Here both are made up of one sigma bond and one pi bond. Here carbonyl group nu one sigma bond idra formation ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೈತಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು pi bond idra formation ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೈತಿ ಅಂತ, right? Again both are use sp2 hybrid orbitals of the carbon atom for their formation ಅಂತ. Carbon atom sp2 hybrid orbitals use ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು bond formation ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೈತಿ, and both are planar in nature. Both are planar in nature. Nothing but carbon-carbon double bond and carbon-oxygen double bond. Both are in the same plane, so that those are having bond angle 120 degrees, right? Next is dissimilarities between carbon-oxygen double bond and carbon-carbon double bond. See here, carbon-oxygen double bond is polar, but carbon-carbon double bond is non-polar. See here, this is carbon-oxygen double bond is polar because different atoms are there, so that polarity is different. Here both are same, therefore carbon-carbon double bond is non-polar. Because of the small size of oxygen as compared to carbon-oxygen bond length is shorter than that of the carbon-carbon bond length. Carbon-carbon double bond length. See here, oxygen the size is ಸಣ್ಣದಿರ್ತೈತಿ, so that carbon-oxygen bond length ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ, but carbon-carbon bond size size ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ, so that bond length of the carbon-carbon double bond is ಜಾಸ್ತಿ, that is 1.34 angstrom. Then carbonyl compounds undergo nucleophilic addition reactions, but compounds containing ethylenic double bonds or carbon-carbon double bonds undergo electrophilic addition reactions. Carbon-oxygen double bond ittu andre or carbonyl compounds undergo nucleophilic addition reaction ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ, but carbon-carbon double bond ittu andre those are undergo electrophilic addition reactions ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ ಅಂತ. Now the preparation of the aldehydes from the acid chlorides. Acid chlorides ಇಂದ aldehydes na ನಾವು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? By reducing the acid chloride. First one is reduction of acid chloride in presence of acid chlorides reduction of acid chloride in presence of palladized barium sulfate on carbonate partially deactivated by sulfur or quinoline results in the formation of aldehyde. Acid chloride na ನಾವು reduction ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ in presence of barium sulfate, palladized barium sulfate, palladium catalyst barium ಹಾಕಿ acid chloride na reduction ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ we'll get aldehydes. This is also called as Rosenmund reaction. Example, preparation for the formaldehyde, HCOCl, formal chloride na ನಾವು reduction ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ in presence of palladized barium sulfate will give formaldehyde, right? Again, acetyl chloride is reduced with hydrogen in presence of palladized barium sulfate will give acetaldehyde. Similarly, benzyl chloride is reduced with the hydrogen in presence of palladized barium sulfate will give benzaldehyde, right? These are the preparation methods of aldehydes from acid chlorides. Preparation of the aldehydes, formaldehyde, preparation of formaldehyde, which can be prepared by reducing the formal chloride with the hydrogen in presence of palladized barium sulfate will give the formaldehyde. Acetaldehyde can be prepared by reducing the acetyl chloride with the hydrogen in presence of barium sulfate. Similarly, benzaldehyde can be prepared or manufactured by reducing the benzyl chloride with hydrogen in presence of palladized barium sulfate will give benzaldehyde, right? Next one is preparation of aldehydes from reduction of nitriles. Nitriles na reduction ಮಾಡಿ or hydrogen cyanide na reduction ಮಾಡಿ. Now how will we prepare aldehydes? Note, when an ethereal solution of a nitrile is reduced with stannous chloride in presence of hydrogen chloride gas at room temperature, imine hydrochloride is precipitated. This upon hydrolysis with boiling water gives aldehydes. Stannous chloride nitrile na stannous chloride ಜೊತೆ reduction ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ in presence of hydrogen chloride gas will give imine hydrochloride precipitation formation ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. This imine hydrochloride precipitate now hydrolysis ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ using boiling water will give aldehydes. Here stannous chloride react with the hydrogen chloride gas to form SnCl4 plus 2H ಸಿಗತೈತಿ. This 2H reacts with our nitrile. For example, ethane nitrile ಜೊತೆ 2H reaction ಆಯಿತು in presence of hydrochloric acid and dry ether medium will give acetaldehyde hydrochloride formation ಆಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ. This on hydrolysis with boiling water will give acetaldehyde. Similarly, benzonitrile is treated with the SnCl2 and HCl will give benzaldehyde. Here same SnCl2 react with the 2 molecule of hydrogen chloride will form 2H ions. These 2H ions react with the benzonitriles to form benzaldehyde hydrochloride formation ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. benzaldehyde hydrochloride ಗೆ boiling water ಹಾಕಿ hydrolysis ಮಾಡ್ರಿ will give benzaldehyde. Similarly, synthesis or preparation of the formaldehyde, when hydrogen cyanide is treated with the 2H which is obtained from this SnCl2 and hydrochloric acid reaction will give formaldehyde. This is the preparation method of aldehydes using nitriles. There are 2 methods for your syllabus only. One is using acid chlorides or by reducing acid chlorides preparation of aldehydes and ketones. Another one is preparation of aldehydes using or reducing the nitriles. These are the two methods. Then preparation of ketones. In that, for your syllabus, preparation of acetone is there using acid chloride. Acid chloride use ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು nitriles ನ ketones ನ ಹೆಂಗೆ prepare ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ using Gilman reagent. Gilman reagent when reacts with acid chloride results in the formation of ketones in a good yield. How Gilman reagent prepares? Alkyl lithium ತಗೊಂಡು copper iodide ಜೊತೆ reaction ಮಾಡ್ರಿ will use the Gilman reagent R2CuLi. This R2CuLi react with the acid chloride RCOCl will give R-UR. This is our ketone. Along with that, byproduct RCU plus LiCl goes outside. Then acetone can be prepared. 2-methyl lithium can be react with the copper iodide to form CH3 twice CuLi. This is our Gilman reagent. This Gilman reagent react with the acid chloride or acetyl chloride. Gilman reagent dimethyl copper lithium react with the acetyl chloride will use acetone. This is our desired product acetone. Along with that, byproduct methyl copper and lithium chloride comes as a byproduct, right? These are the preparation method of ketones or acetone using acid chlorides, right? Then for your syllabus, the reactions of aldehydes and ketones is there, which can be discussed in next class, right? Thank you.